A mother's worst nightmare becomes reality. In early 2023, Jennifer DeStefano, a mother from Scottsdale, Arizona, received a phone call that sent her into a state of sheer panic. The voice on the other end of the line was unmistakable. It was her 15-year-old daughter Brianna, sobbing and pleading for help. A man's voice soon took over, threatening harm to her daughter unless a ransom was paid. Jennifer was paralyzed with fear, convinced that her child had been kidnapped. But what she didn't know at that moment was that this was not her daughter at all. It was an AI-generated replica of Brianna's voice, crafted by scammers to manipulate and extort her. How the AI scam worked: the criminals behind this elaborate hoax used artificial intelligence to clone Brianna's voice, likely pulling audio samples from social media or other publicly accessible sources. AI voice cloning technology can analyze just a few seconds of audio and reproduce a near-perfect imitation of a person's voice, complete with emotion and distress. The purpose? To induce fear and urgency, forcing the victim to act without thinking critically. In this case, the scammers demanded a ransom for Brianna's release, hoping Jennifer would comply immediately. The emotional toll and the outcome: Jennifer's terrifying ordeal lasted for minutes that felt like hours. Fortunately, before she could send any money, she managed to verify that Brianna was safe at home. Realizing she had been deceived, Jennifer was both relieved and horrified. The scam had felt so real that she never doubted, even for a second, that her daughter was in danger. Her case is just one of many emerging incidents where AI-driven technology is weaponized for fraud. While Jennifer and her daughter escaped unharmed, the psychological impact was profound, leaving her and her family shaken. Were the scammers caught? Unfortunately, as of now, the individuals behind this AI voice cloning scam have not been identified or apprehended. The case remains open, and law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, are actively investigating similar scams. However, tracking these criminals is difficult due to the sophisticated technology they use, which allows them to operate from anywhere in the world while masking their identities. Recognizing the seriousness of this issue, Jennifer testified before the U.S. Senate in June 2023, calling for urgent measures to regulate AI misuse. Her testimony served as a warning to lawmakers and the public about the growing threat posed by artificial intelligence in cybercrime. How to protect yourself from AI voice cloning scams. As AI continues to advance, so do the tactics of cybercriminals. Here are some practical steps to protect yourself and your loved ones from falling victim to AI-driven scams. 1. Verify the caller's identity. If you receive a distressing call from a loved one, try to contact them through another method, text, phone call, or video chat, to confirm their safety before taking action. 2. Establish a family code word. Set up a unique word or phrase within your family that can be used in emergencies. If a caller cannot provide the code, assume it's a scam. 3. Be cautious with personal information online. Scammers often obtain voice samples from social media posts, YouTube videos, or voicemail recordings. Limit what you share publicly. 4. Trust your instincts. If something feels off or too extreme, step back and rationally analyze the situation before making decisions. 5. Report suspicious calls. If you encounter an AI-driven scam, report it to the authorities and fraud prevention organizations. Raising awareness can help prevent others from becoming victims. The future of AI and security concerns. The Jennifer DeStefano case is a chilling example of how AI can be used for malicious purposes. While AI has brought incredible advancements in various fields, it also presents new risks that society must address. Governments, tech companies, and cybersecurity experts are now working to develop policies and technological safeguards to combat the rise of AI-generated scams. As AI technology evolves, so should our awareness and preparedness. By staying informed and vigilant, individuals can reduce their risk of falling prey to these sophisticated scams. Jennifer's story is a powerful reminder that in the digital age, we must not only embrace AI's potential but also recognize and defend against its dangers. If you found this video useful, hit the like button and subscribe for more AI and tech content.